mine runs a huge podcast in Philadelphia called Do Rag and Deer Tag. Take a look at it. He does Monday nights at Raven, and you might actually know him because he was in Fast and Furious 7. Everybody give it up for Drew Montana!
Yo, this is crazy. Give it up for Logan, guys. All the comedians you've seen tonight, they all fucking rule. Check out the things they're doing. This is, where are we, dude? This is Logan's uncle's house. Did the bartender do a set earlier? Did I say that? I get it, dude. If I owned a place and somebody wanted to do something there, I would fucking participate, dude. Even if I didn't know anything. If people came to my house and like played ball in my driveway, I'm like, fucking lace them up, dude. I'm in the game. I don't even do that. This is cool. I like doing comedy when I can see McDonald's arches out the back window. McDonald's arches and an American flag, my two favorite things in the world. No, anybody else just learned what a Ukraine is yesterday? Just find that out. And I thought Ukrainian was a religion or a way to describe beautiful ladies. That's where they... I'm like, yo, she must be Ukrainian. What, that bitch, German or something? Like, I had no idea. It's a place. They're gonna be okay. I don't know, man. Maybe controversial. I fuck with the war. The war is kind of cool. For two reasons I've heard. One, war makes us money as an economy. Right? That must be, I don't know who gets the money, but that sounds good. Right? Like, let's get some of that. Yeah, war makes us money. Also, my girlfriend's husband is in the Marines, so... It was about time he got out of here, dude. If Russia didn't start some shit, I was gonna see what Venezuela was talking about. Knock on their door to stir some shit up. That is a joke. That's he's in the Coast Guard, so it doesn't even matter. That's not a real thing. It's like the hall monitors of armed forces. Yeah, this is cool. I say that a lot in my set. Even if things aren't cool, I'm like, that's how we'll get through this together. Try it sometime. Logan, somebody told me someone up here looks like my brother. I hope it's not you. Is that Jesus Christ. Is this what we look like, dude? I would never wear jeans. I'm too comfortable for that, dude. Oh no, we're definitely not twins. Yeah. What was I? Oh yeah. I have a girlfriend, her husband's in the Marine. That's not even true. It's a lie. My ex-girlfriend did recently beat the shit out of my new girlfriend. So I guess I'm back with her now. I guess she made that choice for us. It's mutual. I don't know. She's cool, man. Like, whatever. I know we're safe if like a 5'5", 130-pound white lady attacks us. I know she could dismantle them pretty quickly, so I feel protected. You guys, anybody else date someone that's kind of crazy? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I asked that, like you would answer that next to yourself. I just put y'all in a weird predicament, my bad. No. Anyone else do this? Like you save on to your ex's streaming passwords? For like Netflix and Hulu and shit. Like my ex-girlfriend has me blocked on Instagram, has my phone number blocked, does not have me blocked on Hulu though, you know what I'm saying? We still got that. But my current girlfriend, she sees it and she acts weird about it. She's like, who's Kayla? And I'm like, do you have Hulu? Then I don't appreciate what Kayla's doing. It's $7.99 a month, neither of us want to pay, you know what I mean? Kayla's cool, man. I actually sometimes, just because she does have me blocked on everything and I think it's funny, I'll change her profile picture. I have Netflix from her too. I'll change her profile picture on Netflix to just like big black guys. And then she's like, because I'm sure it confuses her. She's like, this isn't me. I was a fucking teddy bear last week. And not anymore. Orange is the new black character now. So you can do that on Netflix. Change your family. I don't know if she even finds it funny, but I find it hilarious from a distance. This is cool. Yeah, I saw in the news the other day there was this rapper in Florida. He was found dead. His body was like chopped into 50 pieces, and his head was missing from the crime scene. And then in the article it said that foul play is suspected. I don't know, dude. I don't think so. It sounds like a COVID death to me. Been hearing a lot about those. That must be what that is. Get your thing, dude. I don't even think Dr. Fauci's a real person. I don't. I think like COVID's probably real. I believe in that, I guess. But I don't think Fauci's real. Cause like, you know, he's apparently been America's doctor forever, and I don't even have health insurance at this moment. So I don't know. But like, I guess he comes out whenever shit gets bad. Like Ebola, he came out and he was just America's doctor, and then he disappeared. And then AIDS, he did the same thing, and now he's just here for like they just bring him out when shit gets bad. He's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. You know? They're like, release Blue Eyes White Doctor, go. Here he is, America's pharmacist, dude. What are we paying for that? I don't know. I was in the car with one of my friends the other day. Some old school R&B came on. He was like, "Yo, I fucked with this song. Like, you don't know anything about this. I get pussy to this." And I'm like, "Well, you should probably change it then, 'cause it's just me and you in here." Why is that the vibe you were trying to go for right now? And people be lying too. Nobody has sex to music every time they do it. That's just preposterous, dude. Why would you? You know what I mean? That's a waste of time. You could be doing what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm acting like it takes a long time to put a song on. Like, we don't gotta put the record on. It's just right here. But you know what I mean, dude. You get excited. I don't know. Are you guys dating? No? Are you guys dating?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Me and her.
Yeah. No, you and Let's make this fun. If you guys were dating, do a hypothetical with me right here. No, you two that are dating.
Yes.
Every time you have sex, you don't put music on, right?
No.
That's crazy. You just fuck to whatever's on in the background, dude. Right? I fuck the Law and Order all the time. All of the time. Which is, it's like the worst thing to have sex to. Cause you ever like be doing it to Law and Order and then you look at the TV and they're like solving a fucking stabbing case. You're like, oh, anything else, dude? Anything. We could have watched Madden simulations for all this. What are we doing? Yeah. One of my other friends, he was telling me the other day that, well, he didn't tell me this, but I think he's gonna try out for NASCAR because he drives like real fast everywhere. You ever have a friend that's like, they'll be like, yeah, you could just follow me there. And then they take off and you're like, I don't even know where we were going. I don't have the slightest idea of where we were heading, dude. He told me the other day, he's like, Drew, you drive like somebody's grandmother. I'm like, dude, that's simply not true. I drive like somebody with drugs in the car. You know what I mean? I usually have drugs in the car. I have drugs in this pocket, dude. The ones that couldn't fit in here are in the car. Where else would I keep them? You know what I mean? I don't know. War is crazy. I was thinking about this the other day. I think it's wild that 9/11 has only happened once. You know what I mean? Not even. Stay with me here. Stay with me on this one. It's gonna be a long fucking road, but we'll get there. It's yeah, it's weird, man. Not even on like some terrorist shit, but on a domestic level, I think it is kind of crazy. We just act like pilots don't have bad days. You know what I mean? Like, every profession has a bad day. And like, I've seen it on the news, like a cop has a bad day and he like murder-suicide and you're like, oh my god, that's horrible. Or like a guy gets fired from his job and like shoots it up, that's crazy. But like pilots just don't do that, I guess. Which is kind of good, right? Pretty good. That's a plus. It's good that doesn't happen, but like, it'd be kind of funny if it almost did. You know what I mean? Follow me again, we're gonna get there. I'm looking at this lady too, because you didn't like this at the start, but you'll like it. So like, alright. Imagine like you get on a plane, and the guy gets on the intercom, and he's like, yo, guys, fucking clear skies. We'll be in Kansas City in 4 hours. Buckle up. You're like, all right, cool. And then like an hour later, he gets back on the intercom. And he's like, guys, change of plans. My wife isn't answering the phone. I think she's fucking my brother. I think we're gonna take this thing down. You'd be like, oh my God. Well, that's what I would say. I'd look to my left and be like, oh my God. I'd do exactly that. Yeah, you'd be like, what the fuck? And then it'd be funny if like 30 minutes later he got back on the intercom and he's like, guys, just kidding, she answered the phone. Turns out she was at the store, she wasn't fucking my brother. She was at Wegmans. Everything will be okay. He'd be like, I'd turn to the left again and be like, that's good. And then, this is where I think it'd be funny, it's like he got back on the intercom again like 20 minutes later after that. He's like, guys, they've warned me that the FBI is awaiting our arrival in Kansas City. Can you tell them I was cool when you got them? Can you tell them about the pretzels I offered everybody? Guys, get them some pretzels. And everybody, free pretzels for all. Kansas City, 2 hours. Yeah. Like, it's good it doesn't happen, but you could, now, you get me, right? Almost funny, yeah. It could potentially be like the funniest thing ever. If it happened to someone you know. Like if it happened to you, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Sue somebody. But dude, if I had a friend with that story, that's hilarious. That's so much better than all my stories. Alright. I'm glad we got through that, dude. I only have one thing that's worse than that, and I think you'll be okay with it based off of that. It depends who you are. Some people think 9/11's pretty bad on the scale of things, so, you know what I'm okay. Because it is. It was. Is that guy asleep in the back? Did the 9/11 thing do it? Dude, I'm a patriot too. I didn't mean it. I'm a patriot, dog. I only watch the news like once a year, and it happened yesterday, and it got me real fired. I listened to God Bless the USA about 70 times on repeat afterwards. I'm like, I'm ready to fucking put a Russian in a chokehold, dude, and I don't even know any, but you know what I mean? Right? Alright. Alright. Dude, if I said that in Nebraska or something, they would have went nuts. You guys. Not patriots, alright? No. I'm with you 100%. I wouldn't die for this country. I would put a Russian in a headlock if provoked. But anybody, I don't know. It doesn't have to be, okay. Let's talk about something fun. Scientists made like this groundbreaking discovery the other day. I saw this out in Massachusetts. They discovered that dolphins are the only other species that has sex for pleasure. Like everything else just kind of does it, and they're like, well, that was different than what we usually do. But dolphins do it because it feels good. They're like us, dude. You know what I mean? I don't know why I asked for confirmation or whatever. I was reading this article, and this was a quote from a real science article. It said that, is really what it said. It said, after dissecting hundreds of dolphin vaginas, and then I stopped reading it. So I'm like, why are they funding these surveys? So if I was the guy who invented the operating table, I'd call them and be like, yo, don't do that on my thing. It's not at all what I made that for. 100 dolphin pussy, what are we doing? Cut it. Cut it out. Alright, that one was dumb. I'm sorry. Dolphin pussy thing, alright. I shouldn't have addressed how dumb that was before I finished this out. I'll be honest, it gets worse at times. But alright. You guys think this? Do you think when God invented titties, he was like, nice. Fuck yeah. He like called his boys over, he's like, Paul, you gotta fucking see this, dude. It's like, behold. He's like, yo, that's crazy, man. What are you gonna do with them, God? He's like, I'm gonna put him on hose, yo. That's what he said. That's the good book. Is this guy asleep now too, dude? What the fuck? I'm doing okay. Alright, it was the God thing. I'm sorry. It was the God thing. Don't get on your phone. That's worse than being asleep. Go back to sleep. I'd rather you not pay attention at all than be distracted. Because then I'm gonna pay attention. If you're gonna look at your phone, also just pull up the Sixers game so we can both have a good Logan asked me to do this show. I'm like, on the night Harden's debuting, I don't know. What's it pay? He's like $20. I was like, it's worth it. I'll do about it. I would do almost anything for. I drove to Ohio for $30 one time. This ain't nothing. Comedy's weird. Now I'm thinking about the Sixers game. Harden might have that double-double. We might be fucking eating it Outback tomorrow or something. I don't know. Yeah, somebody else talked about it. I'm a fan. Yeah, Romy was hating on the Bloomin' Onion. Fuck her, dude. She's not even old enough to be here. Yeah, I love Romy. Romy is shit. Alright. I think this. I think half gentrified neighborhoods are pretty funny. Right? Like the ones that aren't all the way gentrified yet. Those kind of rule. 'Cause I live in one of those. Like it's kind of the hood, but they also do brunch on every street. So it's weird. You know what I mean? Like where I live at, it's like this place on the corner, and it's a brunch spot, and like their slogan is, yo, from 9 a.m. to like 1, you can get like these $30 bougie brunches. And then from like 2 o'clock to 6, you can pay like $50 for these entrees. And then from 7 until we open again in the morning, you could just watch people get stabbed right out front. You just watch people do violence to each other. And if you like that, come back the next day and watch it on our security cameras while eating the $35 brunch. It's printed right at the bottom of the menu. It says that. It's the slogan. No. I'm looking at this lady the entire time for approval too. Are you Thank you. Are you related to Logan?
No.
Alright, I sold him a lot of drugs in college, so. No, I didn't. I don't know. Cabrini University, what up, y'all? Make some fucking. Hey. Oh, y'all went too?
No.
What? What the fuck is that?
Love higher education.
If I was like Lockheed and Martin and y'all just give it up, like. Why is that the first company I thought of? They get off the internet. I don't even know what they do. Sell missiles? Yeah, I know. I'm a patriot, dude. I'm fucking. What was that? Half gent? Whatever. I don't think that got any better. One of my friends came over the other day, and he was like real confused by where I live, because it's a lot going on, dude. And he was like, he came in and he was like, yo, why is that homeless guy sleeping on your sidewalk? And I was like, oh no, that's Harold. Just fucking let him be, dude. That's what he does. Because Harold's kind of weird, man. He was also like, he was just waking up from his nap, so he kind of scared my friend a little bit. Like, they do that sometimes, but he doesn't bother anybody. He just like yells and like fights air, and like that's about it. But he was like, he was concerned by Harold, I think, and he's like, yo, like y'all should try and like relocate him. I was like, what is he, was he Ben Simmons, dude? I can't just ship him out wherever I want. Like, it doesn't work like that. Also, I kind of like Harold, because like, if you notice, it's just him on this block. Like, he's like spiders. He keeps all the bad ones away. I don't kill spiders. I do kill spiders. I'm real scared of them. But, you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to, dude. I kill spiders and just leave them in my house so their friends know that this is not the house to be a spider in. I hope they just see that and they're like, it's a whole graveyard of them, dude. I gotta get them out of here. Yeah. Romy kind of warned you guys for this, that I talk about abortions, and it happens, dude. They happen. I've never set up that joke like that either, bro. To be honest, I probably will from now on. They happen. And just get quiet from. No, they are. I don't know, man. I've done this joke in like Ohio where they'll fucking. It's like a crime to do an abortion, and I've done it in Philadelphia where they're like, yeah, you should. Everyone should get them. So it's like it's a big difference. But I think like no matter where you fall on the issue, I think it is cool that like women can do what they want with their bodies now, right? That's fucking dope. That's I don't expect applause for that. I just say that to clarify it, because I did say that in Ohio up top one time. I was like, it's cool they could do what they want with their bodies, right? This lady was like, no. And I was like, well, we're gonna try it anyway. It didn't go well, but no. I learned this, dude. Did you guys know this? After women get abortions, after the procedure, they have to sit in a waiting room afterwards, and then a nurse will walk out and bring them apple juice and animal crackers while they're waiting. Did you know that? It was the craziest thing I ever saw, dude. We got one, and then the nurse walks out. I say we, but you know what I'm saying. When you do the finances, it's a we. Yeah. We got one, and yeah, the nurse walked out afterwards and like handed her apple juice and animal crackers. And I looked at the nurse and I was like, yo, you know who probably would have enjoyed apple juice and animal crackers? My fucking son in the trash can. I just did a crime in Ohio. I might want some oysters or something. This might be my last one for a while. I feel like that's always a bad way to get out of here on the abortion. Yeah. No, fuck that, dude. I'm saying one more thing. I can't leave y'all thinking like he's the abortion guy, because I probably am, but like I might have paid for more of them than a few of y'all. But if we're over 3, raise your hand. Well, may or may not be. I don't know. All right, I'll end on this. This is more lighthearted, I think. Dude, I found this today. What's today? Friday? This was Wednesday. There was I looked out my window upstairs, and there was a possum on my roof. And I was like, that's not where he's supposed to be, dude. You know what I mean? Because I know 2 things about possums. This is at like noon. I know 2 things about possums. Like, one, they're nighttime animals. They don't be out at noon. And 2, it wasn't one on my roof the last time I looked there, so we gotta get this one out. You know what I mean? We gotta figure him out. But like I said earlier, I don't have health insurance, so I was like, I can't get rabies from this fucking possum. I gotta figure this out. So I put 2 Xanax bars in a peanut butter sandwich, and I threw it out to him. And I'm like, he's just gonna overdose, and I'll pick him off with something. Right? That's how that works. Yeah. No, that was on Wednesday. Today's Friday, and I still have a possum on my roof. He just likes Xanax more than I do now. I don't know what to do about him. I'm gonna stop taking them soon though, so he can have them. You know what I mean? I don't do drugs anymore. I should have ended on the abortion thing. Now you guys think I do drugs and get abortions, damn it. Which I do. Yo, this has been a lot of fun. Give it up for fucking Logan putting this thing together. Maybe I should have did this earlier. Now I sound better, I think. I'm gonna redo that abortion thing. Maybe this. Yeah, this has been fun. I'm Drew Montana. Give it up for Logan now.
Everybody, keep it going for Drew Montana. Yeah, the ghost of Mac Miller's man. Yeah, we love that guy. It's like Angus's Cloud's dirty little brother, dude. Love you, Drew. All right, guys, that was our first FKD Showcase. I appreciate every single one of you guys coming out. We're gonna do this once a month. All right, everybody, give it up for my man Pat over here on the 1s and 2s.